Why does Quentin Tarantino hate David Lynch?
It's none of your damn business what I think about that.
How did he go from being one of Lynch's biggest fans to hating his ever-loving guts?
David Lynch had disappeared so far up his own that I have no desire to see another David Lynch movie until I hear something different.
And how did David Lynch respond to all of this hatred?
And I don't have a clue what I'm gonna do.
Hello. I was wondering if I might trouble you for a cup of strong black coffee.
Welcome to the Charlie Kincaid Show. David Lynch started his career making a series of short films before finally releasing his feature debut, Eraserhead, in 1977 when he was 31 years old. Audiences didn't know what to make of it.
I still don't like it. I'm trying to figure out what is the appeal of it.
Nevertheless, the film garnered some acclaim and drew the attention of Mel Brooks.
I said you shouldn't talk to me, I'm nothing.
Well, at least Brooks' assistant, a man by the name Stuart Cornfeld, who suggested Lynch be given the reins directing The Elephant Man. The Elephant Man was well received and opened up more opportunities for Lynch, beginning with a 1984 adaptation of Dune, 1986's Blue Velvet, and 1990's Wild at Heart. It was also in 1990 Lynch teamed up with writer Mark Frost to create the cult classic series Twin Peaks. Centered around the investigation of the murder of homecoming queen Laura Palmer, the first season of Twin Peaks was must-see TV. But by the second season, network meddling forced Lynch and team to solve the investigation earlier than any of them had intended. Lynch left the production, and the remainder of Season 2 meandered around until Lynch finally returned to direct the final 2 episodes, ending on a cliffhanger. Only one problem. The series was canceled. However, hope was not all lost. 3 Twin Peaks movies were given the green light. The first debuted in 1992, titled Twin Peaks: Fire, Walk With Me, a prequel showing the last 7 days of Laura Palmer's life before she met her end. Audiences didn't know what to make of it.
I thought the new Lynch was a shockingly bad film, simple-minded and scornful of its audience, which could be defended only with the wheezy, so bad it's good routine.
It was so poorly received, in fact, the other 2 film installments were canceled and the fate of Twin Peaks laid in limbo for the next 2 decades.
I'll see you again in 25 years.
Among the detractors, none other than Quentin Tarantino.
David Lynch had disappeared so far up his own that I have no desire to see another David Lynch movie until I hear something different.
But not everyone agreed with Tarantino. Just ask this guy, David Foster Wallace. Well, you can't, he's dead. But suppose you could. Actually, better still, let's just let his words speak for themselves.
David Lynch is an exponentially better filmmaker than Quentin Tarantino. Unlike Tarantino, David Lynch knows that an act of violence in an American film has, through repetition and desensitization, lost the ability to refer to anything but itself. This is why violence in Lynch's films, grotesque and coldly stylized and symbolically heavy as it may be, is qualitatively different from Hollywood's or even anti-Hollywood's hip cartoon violence. Lynch's violence always tries to mean something. A better way to put what I just tried to say, Quentin Tarantino is interested in watching somebody's ear getting cut off. David Lynch is interested in the ear.
So what was really going on here? Was Tarantino simply battering the work of David Lynch to repair his own fragile ego? Probably not. Like a lot of people, I think Tarantino was probably confusing Lynch's uncanny style for a kind of pretension. In other words, empty style. But although Lynch's work is often obscure and defies interpretation, that isn't to say it's devoid of meaning. So what has Lynch had to say about all of this? Well, nothing really. He liked Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and that's about the end of it. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about Lynch and Tarantino in the comments. Also be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And I'll see you next time.